There was a young lady earlier that made the comment that women created the problem, a lot of the problem with feminism, and we entered the workforce in large masses. So I've thought about that, and if a lot of women scaled back, that would be fine. But I don't think that that would necessarily benefit us in the Black community. We have to work. I mean, Trev and Sweeney have given us stats at large of like the average income, so we would still have to be in the workforce pretty heavily.
That's not true.
So you think we could scale back?
Absolutely.
Okay, can you just give me in context, what do you think a healthy marriage with us not working would look like as far as income and everything?
I think first of all, it has to be that y'all actually are willing to be mothers to your children. I think it would be important for you to know that you can work, but it should not be the priority. So you could do 20 hours a week or 15 or 10 or something like that to help you contribute. There are women are that are at home and they're influencers now. So you would just have to find a different way of making money if it's so choose that you want to make money. And I'm speaking from experience because when when Jen, my first wife, was alive, I was the sole breadwinner, and uh, and I let's see, we homeschooled our children. I worked at 2 jobs, 2.5 jobs, three, something like that, depending on how the schedule was going. And my kids were in sports. My kids, my like wife, she would work every now and then. We had cars paid off. I had a house that I was paying on. I had the only debt that I had at the time was probably a credit card and my student loans in the house. The problem is that people don't know how to manage money, and women want more than what they should want, a lot on average, right? As opposed to where I'm at now, I'm my current wife. She is a beautician, so her time is flexible, and so I don't homeschool right now, right? However, if her schedule is flexible, if so happened that we did homeschool, she has a flexible schedule. And as it relates to managing, as far as like what it is that you're trying to get, you may have to just minimize what you want until later, because the more time that the man can spend on focusing on getting resources to move forward, the better you'll be able to scale back. But most women believe that they have to work, and that's not true.
You're on mute, Kim.
Are we taking into account cost of living, the
Yes,
current day, like the current day, like depending on where you live, example Texas
I
versus
live in Dallas.
right. What I'm saying, for that, wouldn't it doesn't seem like it'd be feasible for places like New York, California, where everything's astronomically high on one income. I think,
He
Sweeney,
relocate.
what did you say this average it was like 52, or what did you say,
See,
Trevor?
this is the problem when people speak about necessarily about averages as it relates to income. That number is in certain spots. So you would need to say what is the average income in a particular city that you're trying to live in, because when you give that particular number, they're encompassing even these small towns as well, right? So
Right.
you have to look at the averages correctly. Okay, so what I'm saying is that if women could scale back, maybe work 20 hours, like I said, 20 to 30 hours, and then the man would be able to, the company would have no choice. If women was like I'm not going to work a full-time schedule, they're going to have to do something different. So women just don't want to do that.
I do.
Well, the majority of women do not want to do that. And
I don't think
the reason why a man is hesitant to do it is because women.
never.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Aisha. I apologize.
I just think that because I've been working in corporate America for a long time. So, and I think Allie would agree, and Kim as well, because to say that we don't want to do it, like nobody wants to get up and go to work every day. That's kind of like an insane thing to say, right? Women go to work every day because it pays literally the same reason why y'all do it. It pays our bills. So, in essence, if we have an opportunity, like if I had the opportunity to be like, okay, I can still work and feel fulfilled in that end, but I can scale back and only do 20 hours a week and have more time to do, be a mother and have more time to do all those cool things. I don't know a single woman that's gonna be like, I don't want to do that. So I think that men convince themselves of like how they think a woman would think or react, and it's unrealistic. Like I can't tell you a single woman that would be like opposed to that.
What I'm saying is that they're not. Listen, this is what I'm saying.
Not the top.
Everybody wants to be taken care of. I'm saying that they don't want to also do the things that the man is wanting from them to hold that disposition. Is what I'm saying.
I don't know what that means.
What
In
I'm
other
saying,
words,
women don't want to be wives.
They don't want to be wives.
They want
that's what I would say.
When y'all say that, when y'all say a woman don't want to be a wife,
Men don't want to marry. Let's talk about it.
I know the answer to this question because I have been a wife. I was married. I was in a relationship and married for 12, together for 17. So in my essence, I date to marry, right? So for y'all to say that, I can't fathom that in my mind, because what is the purpose of a woman? Like our purpose, we are supposed to be covered by a man. So the thought,
to be honest with you,
we don't want that.
Finish real quick.
Why wouldn't you want that? Like that's what I don't.
So what you are saying is, why wouldn't a woman want to be taken care of? That's your statement. Am I right? I did not say that they don't want to be taken care of. I said that they do not want to reduce their workload as it relates to going to work and having to replace that with being a wife. Because a wife is not just about going home and
being taken care of.
A wife is
a wife anyway. Right?
Let me finish. A wife is a high position, is what I'm saying, and it has a quantity of job responsibilities, if you will, and that is a lot. And so when
I was married, he paid
the
the bills.
You specifically, Aisha, I just told you that I was married to a stay-at-home mom, right? I just told you that.
Stay-at-home mom, okay.
I'm married to one right now.
Okay, I just told you that, and I'm saying she put it into her mind that she wanted to be a homeschool mom. I'm like, okay, that's cool. She wanted to do that, but most women do not want to do that. They want to sit at home and chill and not have the responsibility of being a wife. Simply like listening to your husband. That's one, maybe. Okay. Give him peace. That's two, maybe. Okay. Then making sure that the kids have everything that it is that they need. Okay. That's probably the one thing that